Good evening, and welcome back to Lauderhill TV. I am Millissa Jayne, and I'm your host and the founder of Lauderhill TV. And I'm excited to be back again. It's another week, and we've had such great shows recently. And of course, we have another great show for you again today. So come on in, guys. Come on in, get settled down, get your drinks, get your snacks, get comfortable. We are going to be talking with Amanda Segur from the Lauderhill Performing Arts Centre, and I'll get the last name correctly in a little bit. I see her smiling down there. Come on in, guys. I know my people are a little bit tardy, so come on in and get comfortable. I'm going to give them a few moments to get settled down. And if you're watching on the replay, just put in replay once you get to that point. Welcome, Kiva. How you doing, my dear? Good to have you. You should get a prize for being first, but I don't have any prizes yet. Wait until next year. We'll see what happens. All right, come on in, guys. Come on in and just drop me a message in the chat so I know that you're here. We should be live on YouTube and Facebook. And guess what? In the future, we're going to be going on to Apple TV as well as Roku. So get ready for some developments coming along the way. All right, again, I am Millissa Jayne, and welcome to the show. Welcome to Lauderhill TV. Welcome, Marcia. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to you. Hi, sis. LOL. Yeah, go tell a few friends to come on in. Let's get the numbers up, guys. Let's get the numbers up. And thank you also for being here, of course. Welcome to you, Madeline. Good evening, MJ, and to our favorite audience. Welcome to our special guest, Amanda. See, you're already getting welcomes. You're not even on the screen yet, Amanda. She's laughing there. Welcome, everybody. Come on, get settled in. So let me just remind you what we're doing here. What is Lauderhill TV? Lauderhill TV is a channel. It's an online channel where we're focusing on all of the good news, the great people, the amazing resources, and our super duper businesses that are here in Lauderhill. Other people can focus on the bad stuff, but we here are focusing on all of the good stuff. We're here to have a feel good situation here, and we're here to have a good time. Every Thursday night, we're here at 8 o'clock in the evening. And guess what? We're probably going to extend that to more days soon, because we're getting so many requests for to be on the show, as well as I just have some really cool things I want to share with you that are happening in Lauderhill, and we can't squeeze it all in on one evening, 1 hour of the week. No way. You got to do more than that. Got to do way more than that. Who just came in? Centric HR is here. Had a wonderful chat with Centric HR. Hey, Karen, how you doing, darling? And also Samantha Sukraj is here. Welcome to you. Good night. Tell a friend, everybody. Let's get the numbers up. Everybody is responsible to bring in 3 people tonight. Once you've brought your 3 people in, then you can sit back and relax. So let's go ahead and bring in a couple more people, guys. All right, so we can make our guest feel super welcome. All right. So that's what Lauderhill is all about, and we need your input. We need your help as well, because this is not just a Millissa Jayne program. This is not just my project. This is all of you guys' program as well. And most of you who are here have actually been on the show, so we're all invested here. All right. So before we go any further, let us go and play a couple of commercials, and we shall be right back. Don't go too far.
At Shamslaw Financial Services, we specialize in credit services and insurance services. As a financial social worker, I'm here to help you maximize your credit score with thinking outside of the box.
Located in the city of Lauderhill, Mercy's Healthcare Registry have been serving the AIDS community for over 15 years. As a staffing agency, we hire HHAs, CNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Give us a call today, 954-572-3699.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Lauderhill TV. It's my pleasure to welcome you all. And again, please share, like, and also subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. All right. Again, thank you for joining us today. Today, I have a special guest with me. I'm going to bring her up right now. Welcome, Amanda. How do you pronounce your last name?
We pronounce it Segur, just like Bob Seger in the Silver Bullet Band or Pete Seeger. But I've had the pleasure of people from all over the world saying it different ways, and it sounds lovely in all of them. I'm still me, however we say it. So
I love that. Well, welcome, Amanda Seger. It's good to have you. Thank you so much for making time to be on Lauderhill TV. We're just a brand new channel, so it's so good that you said, yeah, I'll come on. Wonderful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for the invitation very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so let's jump right in, and I'd love to know just a little bit of your background and how you became to work with Lauderhill Performing Arts Center before we deep dive right in.
Absolutely. I am a Florida girl, born and raised. I was born on the other coast of Florida and spent a lot of my life there. I went to Stetson University and I pursued music as my undergraduate degree. And I figured out that auditioning was kind of hard and kind of stressful. And so I made the decision, always my brain being analytical and artistic.
Okay.
I made the decision to go on and to pursue my MBA. So I also got that degree from Stetson. And after that, I was offered a position back in my home stomping grounds to run a small theater, a 400-seat venue at a small cultural organization that was really geared toward presenting to the local community and to the people who chose to snowbird in the area and things like that. So I cut my teeth there. I didn't really have anybody to show me what to do, so we threw me in head first. And it seems like I've come out okay.
I think so.
So I moved over to this coast in 2017. My husband had a job change, and so I decided I'd come along. And I had the privilege of finding the general manager for the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center position posted online. Oh. I applied, and I was granted an interview, and much to my surprise and delight, they said, hey, come join us. And that was, right about 6 years ago at this point. So I've been with the city for just about 6 years.
Oh, that's wonderful. They made a right choice with you.
Oh,
you're such a warm spirit I feel from you. Welcome to Fantasy Folly. Good evening, Millissa, and welcome, Amanda. Good to have you. Greetings, everyone. Happy Thursday, she says. And Oral Ferguson's here. He's an artist with glass. He makes art out of glass, uncut glass pictures. Greetings, everyone. Good to have you. And everyone, again, remember, share with 3 people. Did I say 3 or 4? Whatever. I'll keep increasing that. So you've been with the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center for about 6 years. Yes. We're going to just go through some of the elements of Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. Let's start with what is actually happening. What's coming up right now? What sort of shows are coming up right now?
Well, we have a relatively diverse lineup of things coming up right now, and we're happy to say that because part of our mission as an organization is to present a diverse array of art that's really designed to hit our diverse community that we live in and to serve the city and to do good things and cultivate new artists. So right now, our immediate lineup has us looking at some comedy. So we have a comedy show coming in on Saturday. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that is a nice screen share. Thank you, Miss Millissa. So as you can see, we have a very lovely website that chronicles.
The website is incredible.
It is. I get a lot of help with that. I can take no credit myself, but there are a lot of wonderful folks who put time and energy into making that work and work well. But our next upcoming show is actually an iteration of Lauderhill Live. Lauderhill Live is a series that was started by Unk Life Entertainment. A lot of people are familiar with Chris Priester. Unfortunately, we did lose him earlier this year, but his legacy is continuing. And it's continuing through this shared relationship between the Lauderhill CRA and Unk Life Entertainment. So we're all working together to bring in great shows, and we're focusing on comedy, and we're focusing on comedy that really touches our community. So on Saturday night, we're going to be having Lauderhill Live featuring Shea Butter. She is a local Miami comic, and she has graced our stage before and done a fantastic job. We are going to be having Huggy Lowdown. He has been on a variety of different things. He's a name that quite a few people know. We are going to be having Radio Big Mac. You hear him on 99 Jams. You may have seen him on Wild and Out. You never know what's going to happen when he gets up there. And then we also have our headliner for the night, and that is Special K. You could have seen him in a number of different iterations. He was on Def Comedy Jam back in the day, on Martin Lawrence's show, a bunch of different things. So Ricky Smiley quite often as well. So we are very excited. And Marvin Dixon is hosting. And he is not only a great comic himself, but he is the consummate comedy show host. He does such a wonderful job. So we'll be there celebrating comedy, bringing something awesome to our community, and helping carry on Chris's legacy.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that was quite sad to hear that he passed away earlier this year. But let's welcome also Glenn Payne. Hey, great seeing the genius behind the Performing Arts Center. This is her.
That's very kind. My office is backstage, so thank you.
That looks like a great comedy show, and I'm going to go ahead and just drop the LPAC website in the chat right about now, so everybody can go and check this out after we're finished. Guys, there's a lot to look at. So that's the first one. Yes. What else is coming up?
So our next one after that actually happens to be on Sunday, and we're doing another comedy show. But we're doing a different comedy show, not bringing that same roster of folks back. We actually are working with Your Friend in Music and Black Swan Production to bring in White Yardie. He is a Jamaican comedian who is absolutely on the rise, and he is a funny guy. A lot of his show has to do with his upbringing in Jamaica, and it has to do with going back and forth between the UK and Jamaica. He uses a lot of patois in his show, and he's awesome. He's really funny. So I sincerely hope that anybody who's looking for something to do on Sunday night, even if you don't know his name, come to his show, see him, be a part of what we do, be a part of him growing, and laugh all night, because you surely will.
We need that. Fantasy Policies. I love him. I've heard of him, and I didn't actually know there was a connection with the UK. So he's back and forth from the UK, you said?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Interesting. So that's going to be White Yardie on the 24th at 7:30 p.m. And again, you guys can just go to the website and go to the calendar. He's Coming to America, his show's called.
Yes, indeed.
White Yardie. This is going to be funny, because I can imagine how funny this is. So I gotta go and look him up on YouTube as well.
Absolutely, he has some great clips, some awesome off the cuff, like TikTok style content. Okay. Wonderful.
Nice, says Samantha. And Centric HR, he is hilarious. So people are familiar with it. That's awesome.
I'm going to look for all your names on my box office receipts tomorrow, right? Right. I see those little pop-ups. I love it.
All right. And do we have one more in the realms of comedy?
We do. We have one more coming in the month of September and into October. It's actually going to have two shows on September 30th and October the 1st. Okay. And that is going to be the Louise Bennett Coverly Heritage Council Foundation's presentation of Old Time Sinting. So they are going to bring us a wonderful, wonderful rendition of a traditional Jamaican pantomime. And they're going to honor Ms. Lou and all that she did in terms of arts and culture and poetry and sharing folk stories within the Jamaican culture and community. So they want to absolutely ring the bell of folks who may be a little up there in age, to whom this is like absolutely what they want to see. They've been to one before. This is a huge part of their history and their memories in terms of arts culture. But not only do we want those folks to come out and relive those great memories, we really want our younger Jamaican community and diaspora, especially those young ones who were born here but have Jamaican heritage, to come out and enjoy this and see what an important part of the arts culture it is.
That's wonderful. I know quite a few people that are on this lineup. I know quite a few of them. And I just wanted to hear you say that one more time. What is it called again?
I might not be an expert in saying patois, but old time sinting.
I love it.
I did learn means old time something.
Right.
So
absolutely
I have educated myself.
I love it. I absolutely love the way how you say that. So wonderful, and you have such a wonderful spirit to and you have to have this kind of a personality to work in theater, right? So
I think so, but theater is a place for everybody. Sometimes I will find some of the most introverted people in the theater world because theater has those two sides. Yeah. Not everybody wants to work on stage in theater. So we might have some people on our crew running the spotlight, doing the sound, that love the industry, but they're much more introverted and they focus their skills in a different way. So it's awesome.
Wonderful. All right, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to hear more about Lauderhill Performing Arts Center and all the great things that it has.
At Shams Law Financial Services, we specialize in credit services and insurance services. As a financial social worker, I'm here to help you maximize your credit score with thinking outside of the box.
Located in the city of Lauderhill, Mercy's Healthcare Registry have been serving the AIDS community for over 15 years. As a staffing agency, we hire HHAs, CNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Give us a call today, 954-572-3699.
Advertise for free on Lauderhill TV while the offer lasts. Call 954-279-3893 for the details. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Lauderhill TV. I am your host, Millissa Jayne, and I'm talking with Amanda Segur today, who is the general manager of the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. That is a lovely, lovely place. When did it open? Because I do remember being there. What year was it? Do you remember?
Yes, we actually opened in January of 2016. So we are coming up on our 8th anniversary of having wonderful entertainment and cultural experiences and space for our residents.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right. So let's talk a little bit more on a different style of theater that you do. Let's talk about your Broadway series, because I signed up for the emails, and I've been getting a lot of emails saying to subscribe for the packages. Tell us what that's all about.
Absolutely. We are very pleased and privileged to be able to work with a company called Arts Center Management. They're a local theater production firm, and they actually bring in wonderful shows for us every year. Last year, we did a 3-show series. This year, we're also doing a 3-show series. And we really try and hit a pretty broad spectrum, even though we're only doing a presentation that includes 3 titles. So we have a subscription option where you can attend all 3 shows. Here's the best part. I'll tell you what the shows are because they're kind of awesome this year. Okay. First, we have a chorus line, a perennial favorite. A lot of people really enjoy the show. We are super excited to see the way the artistic director and the musical director stage it for us. So we have that coming in January. And then February into March, we have Memphis. Memphis is a relatively new musical, but it was critically acclaimed, and every production I've heard of being mounted has gotten wonderful, wonderful reviews. The music is soulful. It harkens back to the 1950s, and we're in a time where we're finally ready as a culture to begin accepting all sorts of different music on the radio. For a long time, it was a white-dominated field, and there is a young DJ in Memphis who hears a Black young woman sing, and she knocks his socks off. And he says, I have to do this. This is my mission. She needs to be heard. And so it's their story And it's really beautiful. It's a very cool set. It's wonderful choreography. So it has all the bells and whistles.
Okay.
And then in March into April, we are presenting another musical that a lot of people have heard the title of, and that is Hello, Dolly. So it's been produced, it's been revamped, it's been put back on stage, but we're looking to do it a little bit different in the way that we stage it and the way we bring projection and things into the artistic concept. So we're very excited about the offerings that we have, and we think it has a little bit of something for everyone. So we're hopeful that people will consider coming. We do have season subscription packages starting as low as $99 for all 3 shows. So you're able to come to everything and enjoy all 3 of those productions. And we're certainly flexible in terms of dates and times. We offer matinee and evening performances of all of these titles. And we really strive to make sure that the community who wants to get there can get there. We want to see everybody at one of these shows.
Okay, so the subscription means if you buy the subscription, you can attend all 3 shows just once, right?
That is correct. You can attend all 3 shows once. And so that's with our $99 subscription. We also have a $129 premium subscription where you can attend the shows and get early access to some of our other show offerings as they become available. And we then have our $159 VIP 3-show subscription package. And that includes our premium seating. And it also includes a free beverage at each performance that you attend. That could be beer, wine, soda, water, juice, whatever strikes your fancy. And we also offer the opportunity for our VIP subscribers to purchase tickets for 1 guest at 50% off. So we really want them to get some more folks. And maybe if they have a friend who isn't here for all of the shows or isn't ready to commit to all 3, they can bring them to 1.
All right. So fantasy policies, that sounds wonderful. I'm just remembering the very first show I ever saw in the theater was Annie.
Oh, that's such a good
Annie.
one.
I loved it. I think we did a school outing, and we all went to the theater, and I was like probably about 10 or 12 years old, but I did fall in love with the theater because of that show. And
it is amazing how impactful an audience experience can be for someone who's younger. And we love opportunities to work with our local students, and we've had the opportunity to have the middle school come in, we've had the opportunity to have Dillard come in. So we really enjoy bringing the students in when we're able to do that, and when they're able to fit it in their schedule. They're so busy with so many wonderful things.
I know. I know. That's good. All right. So we have Broadway. We just talked about our Broadway set. May
I say one other thing before we leave the Broadway part of the conversation? We are also offering, and this is very popular, so I want to make sure folks know about it. We are offering what's called the Lunch Box Matinee. So if you're looking for something to do on a Wednesday or Thursday afternoon, or if you have a loved one who's looking for something to do at that time, we offer lunch and the show, and we're offering that for, I believe, $59 this year. So we're very excited to be offering that. It was well received last year, and we're really growing that program this year. And if you're not interested in lunch, that's okay. If you maybe want to get some friends together, maybe at least 9 of them in addition to yourself, we would be happy to offer you a group discount. We do have a tiered discount structure. So groups that want to come, that want to get together, that want to make a night of it, or might all live in the same community and want to do something representing, then we are happy to help and would be delighted to talk to you at the box office.
Oh, good. We'll try to get it. We'll try to get a group of Lauderhill TV watchers.
Oh, I would love that.
To come
We're doing it.
Do that. We'll do it. We'll talk later. All right. Okay. So let's talk then about some of the features and the facilities. What's it like to book to book your event and where to book. I mean, it's straightforward, but we just want to talk about it here. And before you answer that, guys, if you're watching and you're still with us, please just drop a number 1 in the chats just to keep everything refreshed. Drop me a number 1 so I know you're still there. Thank you so much for that. So let's talk about booking.
Okay. So that's me. If you want to book, you got to talk to me. So I handle the calendar and I handle the process, and I do my best to help the clients from start to finish to have everything that they need. Because my job, our job as a facility, is to make your vision become a reality. So we work with you to talk about, okay, what dates are available? Maybe we don't have your preferred date. What can we do to work around that? Is there a way that we can still get you the desired attendance result or the desired participation, but look at maybe a different night or something like that? So I try and be flexible. I try and offer options if somebody comes to me and we don't have the exact date that they're looking for. So you let me know what date you're looking for. We talk. You know, I was telling somebody today, I used to try and get event information by email just so I'd have it in writing. But it turns out that it's so much more effective to have a conversation because you get to know a little bit about that person. You get to hear their passion for their organization or their art or their production.
Right.
And it really helps to inform the booking conversation
Right.
because it helps me learn, okay, what are you looking for in terms of lighting that's more than just writing spotlight down in a fill in the blank? Or what are you looking for in terms of microphones? Can we talk about how our mics can work for you? Or do we need to talk about bringing in some different types of support depending on what it is that you're doing? So I help with all those aspects of things. I produce estimates, send out contracts and whatnot. Pretty straightforward in that regard. But even though we're a performing arts center, we do try and capitalize on all of the spaces that we have.
Exactly.
So we don't exclusively rent the theater.
Right.
We do have rental opportunities available, an event space available in our lobby area for smaller, more intimate gatherings. And we also have our multi-purpose room, which can be added to the lobby, which gives you a little bit more space. And we often see that room used maybe for serving food, things like that, so that guests can have an experience where they have their seating area and also their buffet line and bar and things like that. So we do seminars, we do dance, we do cinema, we do theater, concerts, comedy, receptions, showers, parties, weddings, anything. If you come to me and it works for our schedule, we will find a way to make it safely happen at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center.
Yes, and you were just talking about sort of the multi-purpose room. This is a big,
right
big bare room. You can dress it up and do all sorts of different things with it.
It's very versatile.
I've been to many things at this place here, and it's beautiful. It's the construction is just gorgeous, and you have some new fixtures in the air now in the lobby area.
Yes, we have a beautiful public art piece that's over our lobby area. She has Swarovski crystals hanging down in this lovely silhouette. Her name is Lauderhill Mist. She's based on the dancer Misty Copeland. That was the inspiration and the figure that the artist used to guide off of.
But you can just dress this place up in so many beautiful ways. You know, I've been to workshops here. I've been to conferences. I've been to parties. You know, so many different things.
A little bit of everything, right?
A little bit of everything. All right, so that's wonderful. And we'll drop your. I mean, what sort of contact? Do we just contact you through the website, or what's the preferred?
You can contact me through the website. You're welcome to contact me through my email, or most easily to give me a call. I will even give you the number right here, and then maybe Miss Millissa can help me drop it into chat because she's better at this than I am.
Yes,
it's 954 777 2049.
2049. And I've just dropped that in here. 2049.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the number, it's direct number. You can just talk to her directly.
Yes.
Welcome to Me Movement LLC.
Oh,
The
thank
space looks
you.
beautiful, she says. And thanks for
We
all
appreciate
those ones, guys. Yes, indeed, the place is absolutely gorgeous, very, very comfortable, very, very convenient as well.
Thank
Tell
you.
us where it's located and all that kind of good stuff.
Absolutely. We are located at the corner of Sunrise and 441. So a wonderful main intersection in and of itself. You can get there easily from in Lauderhill, or you can get there easily from out of Lauderhill as well. We do have very, very convenient access from both I-95 and the Turnpike. So we are in an awesome central location, makes us a wonderful spot. And we have found a niche here holding things that involve our Tri-County area. In addition to highlighting our Lauderhill community and our Lauderhill events, we have events come to us that are looking to draw folks from all over the Tri-County. And because of our central location, we're blessed to have those things going on in the space.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about parking? What's parking like?
Parking is rather generous. We have quite a lot of it. We're very pleased that that is the case. And at this point in time, we do not charge for parking. So it is one of the things that sets us apart as a venue. Most other places that you're going to go, there will be a parking fee, or you might have to do street parking or garage parking that's metered. But that's not something that's in place currently at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center.
That's wonderful. Really appreciate that. Now, again, I have dropped the website in the chat, so guys, just go back a little bit and see the link there. I can just drop that in for you again one more time for those who are watching. And we're going to take one little more break, and then I just want to ask you a little fun question about Lauderhill. All right?
I would love that.
Don't go too far, everybody. Advertise for free on Lauderhill TV while the offer lasts. Call 954-279-3893 for the details. Oh. All right, we're having a great conversation with Amanda Segur here, the general manager of the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center, one of my favorite places to go. I'd love to ask you, if you have one, do you have a favorite place or some favorite places where you like to go eat in Lauderhill?
First, I'm very glad that you changed that question to be plural when you said it the second time, because it's very hard for me to settle on just one. I really love the vibrant food culture. And this is silly, but I have it right by me, so I'm going to show you. This is my St. Anthony Bourdain candle, because I love food. I absolutely adore it. And so thank you for letting me say more than one. I appreciate it. So, all right. I really enjoy Arun's Indian Kitchen and Taco Masala. Their vegetable korma tacos are amazing.
Okay. What's the name of that place?
Arun's Indian Kitchen. Yes.
Where's that?
It is on University, right? Oh gosh. It is just north of Inverary.
Okay.
Over in that area.
My side.
Yes, it's by Illegal Pizza in that same little plaza, if you can picture that. That is.
Yeah.
Okay. And I also really enjoy Gabose Pocha. It's behind the Gabose Korean barbecue restaurant. It's in the corner of that plaza on University, right in and by TTNS Printing. Okay. And they do Korean small bites and different plates of like Korean street food and things like that. Very fun, very hip vibe. Love it. I also really enjoy Ohana's Bakery and Bistro.
All right.
And they have wonderful coffee and delightful pastries, and the folks who own it and work there are just so wonderful.
Aw.
And then I know this is going to be polarizing, but I'm going to do it anyhow. I really, really like the patties at Charlie's. Which I know now the comments are going to blow up and people are going to be like, I'm going there because she does, and I'm not going there because she doesn't. And
that place has been around forever.
Chicken are so good.
Yeah. And it seems like that place has been around forever. As far as I've known, that I've heard of Charlie's Pastries.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
so,
that's a great list of places, and I'm going to add them to
my list. I went around the world in Lauderhill, right? It's awesome.
Exactly. Great. All right. Well, I've had a great time getting to know you, Amanda, and I'd love to just ask you to give any final thoughts that you have about the city of Lauderhill, about the Performing Arts Center.
I think that we're a jewel in what the city has to offer. I think we're a wonderful place for our community to gather. I think we're a wonderful place for outside of our community to gather and to see part of what our community is doing, to join us, to experience the culture that is Lauderhill, because it's wonderful. It's dynamic and it's growing and it's diverse. And I'm really, really glad that my leadership took a chance on me and let me be a part of it.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the great work, Amanda. And I will
see you.
Thank you very much. It's just been a pleasure to have you. Don't go anywhere, guys. But again, thank you, Amanda, for being here and making time.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you,
have
Millissa.
A wonderful night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, guys, we still got a lot to go through. We're having another guest come up, Alan Cunningham, who's actually on Old Time Sintin as well. He's going to come up, but it's going to be talking about People Profile, which is happening on Sunday as well. So don't go too far. I have a couple of nice things to share with you that happened recently in Lauderhill, and I just want to show you what's going on in Lauderhill. So let's take a look at something that happened, which is quite different. Absolutely different. Check this out, guys. What is going on here today?
So tonight we have explosive blacklight pickleball. As you can see, everyone's having a good time. It's like a nightclub on the courts.
It really is quite different. How did you come up with the concept?
Well, I was a former teaching tennis professional at St. Lando Park in Altamont Springs, Florida. So I taught tennis for many years, and it actually started with tennis. So we've been doing this for about 8 years, pickleball the last 3 years, and then we just did basketball about a couple of months ago. Everything's been awesome. Mm-hmm.
So you're taking over all the sports with a nighttime version. Is that what you're doing?
We're trying to make it all fun, social, everyone have a good time. Absolutely.
I mean, the atmosphere is pretty explosive. You got DJ going, you got food trucks around here. Was that the whole concept, or was it just the sports aspect of it?
Yeah, so on my end, we take care of the sports aspect. Now, the city of Lauderhill, they did all the work around it, the food, the registration, the teasers. So hats off to them. They did an awesome job.
All right. Mm-hmm. Right, so how can people hear a little bit more about what you're doing?
So they can go to our website, explosive.com, or follow us on our Instagram or Facebook social media page at Explosive.
All right. So thank you so much for talking to Lauderhill TV.
Thank you for interviewing me. Let's go have some fun.
Millissa Jayne here for Lauderhill TV at West Wind Park. Hey everybody, welcome back. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think of the little coverage I did of an event just recently happened over at Westwind Park for Glow Pickleball? Well, tell me what you thought. Let me know your thoughts. And I have one more thing to highlight before we bring up Dr. Alan Cunningham. So let me know what you thought, guys. Give me your feedback on that. So recently over at the Performing Arts Center was the pitch competition held by Lauderhill, CRA, and the Chamber. And the winner, I'll let you see who the winner was. Let me know what you thought about this. I am here with Jermaine Morgan, the winner of the pitch contest. Jayne, how do you feel?
I feel excited. Yes, I was like, this is really, I was like, wow. They were like, why don't you scream? I'm like, I'm screaming inside. But I'm really excited though.
Our grand prize winner of the second annual Lauderhill CRA Pitch Contest, who will receive $25,000 towards their business. Congratulations, German Morgan of Grocery List.
All right, German!
When he asked the question about German getting up the hill, I said, oh, but he had an answer. He was ready to go. Congratulations, German of the Grocery List.
What was the most challenging part of this?
I would say the most challenging part was when I was out of town and I was told that the day that I'm going to be out of town is the day that the pitch competition. So I had to book a one-way for the next day to come to the pitch competition, and I was at the airport like with 4 a.m. in the morning just to come and do the pitch, then fly out the next day. But the challenge was to constantly improve in your pitch and to get the remarks, because you think you have the best idea, but it's when you go there, persons are like, hey, change that a bit, do this. So it was well worth it.
Yeah. Now, it seemed quite effortless. I mean, I could tell that you've really worked on the pitch. But tell everybody, what's the business and why you think that you won?
So the thing is, everyone can relate to providing for your families back home. You come to the U.S., but you have your mom or your father back home and you want to provide for it, but not just provide, but let them have the necessity that they need. So the grocery list, that's the platform. So we allow immigrants to shop for their families back home and get that item delivered in 1 hour across Ireland. So you could call us the Instacart for the Latin and the Caribbean. Yeah, just like that. Yes.
I love it. I mean, look at this, $25,000 over. What is the main thing you're going to spend with that money?
So we want to do, I mean, I'm a man of my word. So what we want to do is we're going to look how we can create care packages, because we're coming up to the OND season, October, November, December. So we want to see how we can create some care packages for single mom back home and kids who want help. And also to see how we can partner with a non-profit to identify some elderly that we can give care packages to that we'll get from local entity as well. And also we want to improve customer service. So we are looking for persons who are home in Lauderhill that you can reach out and say, hey, if you have a laptop and you can train, we can guide you on our customer experience.
Again, congratulations. How can people get in touch with you?
Okay, so you can go to www.grocerylist.store, or you could go grocerylist.group, right? You can download that app from the App Store, which is Grocery List, and there you can shop for your mom back home. Guys, we're looking to go into other countries soon. Guyana, Dominican Republic, Bahamas. Say, guys, we're coming. And as we said before, we are putting a smile on someone's face back home. And that's what we're here to do. So guess what? Don't take 3 months to pack a barrel. You can take 1 day to pack a barrel through Grocery List in Jamaica or New York. Or you can also buy your groceries for your family anywhere and provide them, put a smile on their face.
Congratulations, Jayne. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back to Lauderhill TV. We're getting out there now. We're trying to get out there and do some coverage of events. I need a team, guys. I need a team. We're working on some things in the background. I'm learning some new things, and I need to get a team together to push this thing forward. So I hope you enjoyed those 2 pieces of coverage. We have our next guest here. Before I bring him up, I just want to welcome Debbie Banner. Just came in the room. Good evening, Debbie Banner. Again, Marcia says, congratulations, Jayne. Love it, says Samantha. Congratulations, says MEE. Great service, congratulations, says Karen. Sounds good, says Suzanne, and welcome to the show, Suzanne. Paula Scott is here. Spread the love. Amazing. Suzanne, that's a needed service, right? That's why he won, man. I'll tell you, barrels are so antiquated. By the time you clear it, it costs more than the barrel contents. So that's a great product. That's why he won $25,000. All right. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring up Dr. C to the show. Welcome, Dr. C. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you for the invitation. It's always my pleasure to be in your space.
Not a problem. It's good to have you. I know you got a lot of things going on because it's the last couple of days, bruh. It's the last couple of days.
3 days. Last 3 days.
3 days. All right. So let's tell everybody what's happening. First of all, could you just introduce yourself to everybody?
So my name is Alan Cunningham, and I'm the founder of the People Profile Organization, amongst other things. But for now, that is my focus.
That's all your attention is towards that right now, right?
Absolutely.
So what is the People Profile?
The People Profile Organization was created with the express purpose to just share people's stories and to use these stories to motivate, educate, and inspire others. And then from that, we created the People Profile Awards, which is to specifically identify ordinary people in our community doing extraordinary things, and to just use this psychological variable of recognition to just enhance and empower the individuals within our communities.
So how long has this been going on then?
This is our 8th year. We are approaching our 8th year, so we are excited. It's a community staple now.
Yes, right. Every year I look forward to seeing what's gonna be happening with this and who is gonna be nominated now. Right. But this year you have a really nice venue. Talk about the venue a little bit.
Yes. So this year we are partnering with the University of Fort Lauderdale to just make sure that we are able to improve on our reach and to improve on just our mission. And through that, we also have the partnership with the Faith Center. Yes. Now, the motto of the Faith Center is extraordinary people, extraordinary faith.
Oh,
so it's really? So aligned with our motto as well. So I didn't know that. The Faith Center will be the venue. It's 555 Northwest 95th Avenue in Sunrise, and it's the home of Bishop Henry Fernandez Ministries.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to a wonderful, wicked time.
Really wicked. Let me just go ahead and welcome a couple of things. Paula says, I didn't realize Dr. C was on tonight. Hey, yeah.
Hi, Paula.
With some Robertson, among other things, we want to know what other things. Another show. We don't have the time. Looking forward. It will be like a reunion for many.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk a little bit more about People Profile. Who are some of the awardees for this year?
So the Lifetime Achievement Awardee will be Coach Glenn Mills. I don't know if you remember in 2012 at the Olympic Games when Jamaica won the 200 meters with first place, second place, and third place. That has never been done in the history of athletics. Wow. Now, all 3 athletes have been coached by Glenn Mills.
Wow.
Glenn Mills is the coach of the 2 fastest men that ever lived, Usain Bolt and Johan Blake. And not only that, but he happens to be a Camperdown Pass student as well.
You had to say that, right? You had to throw that in. I love it. So
it's just our pleasure.
Yeah.
Now, outside of Sir Glenn Mills, we have the Bishop Henry Fernandez receiving the Inspirational Award.
Oh.
We have the President's Award going to Jamaica's Premier Consul General, Oliver Meir. Mm-hmm. And then we have Community Awards going to Veronique Pierre. Mm-hmm. And several others who are nominated within a particular category. And then we have AJ Brown, who will be receiving the Music and Entertainment Award amongst other persons.
Nice. There's
going to be a total of 16 awards, and some will be surprise.
Yes. So nice.
Trying to keep it as much as that as possible.
I mean, so over the years, you've had some incredible people that have been awarded. Just give me an idea of who some of the people that have been awarded.
So some names include Dwayne Wade from the Miami Heat, of course. Oh. And incidentally, Udonis Asden also from the Miami Heat. His foundation will be receiving the Humanitarian Award this year.
Yes.
And then we have legendary singer and actress Melba Moore.
Wow!
That was here like 4 years ago.
4 years?
We had
Is it
fun.
that long? Gosh, I remember interviewing her. She was incredible. Such a beautiful spirit. I loved it.
Absolutely. In addition to that, we have Alcy Hastings, former congressman, receiving an award. We have Denise Grant from the city of Lauderhill. And
Yes.
then we have other notable community activists who we just recognize them for their participation
Nice.
in empowering the community. So it's a well-rounded event, well-rounded affairs, and we're looking forward to it.
That was history says that it can't be wicked in a church. No, laugh. It will be great. I love the Faith Center. Yeah, we were there at the Paula and I was there at the, what you call it, at the reception,
launch.
the launch.
The launch, yes.
All right, so let's go into what, because it is a foundation, and you have done a lot of great things, this is the part that I love to see the most. What good are you doing in community? Tell us some of the things.
So from its inception in 2015, we have been serving our community. So I'll just give you the last two years.
Sure.
Last year, we built a wellness lab in Jamaica for primary school students under the ages of 12. And we built this wellness lab equipped with furniture. We built it equipped with air condition, etc., etc. The year before that, we built the Whitfield Town Primary again, reading lab.
Wow.
So that lab, and with what we did last year in Marvelly, it's two separate schools that we were focused on, but the same age range. Outside of that, though, we have donated to several charities here in Broad County and globally. And so this year we are partnering with the University of Fort Lauderdale to assist with the student sports, athletics, and academic endeavors. So we're really looking forward for our full support.
That's really, 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 really great. And who is People Profile partnering this year with?
The University of Fort Lauderdale.
Right, the University of Fort Lauderdale. Now, that's part of the Faith Center. Is that right? Tell us
Well, the University of Fort Lauderdale has a strong relationship with the Faith Center. The Faith Center is led by Bishop Dr. Henry Fernandez, who is also the founder of the University of Fort Lauderdale. So you can understand the relationship.
Yes, I knew that there was a connection. I wasn't exactly sure, so that's why I was happy to speak with you today. But let us. I'm going to show the flyer on the screen, and let people just get a sense for it. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick for you guys. This is the flyer. The People Profile is part of the flyer. I just got this from your page. I didn't have it handy, but it's going to be happening on Sunday, the September the 24th. Together we are stronger. Faith Center, 5555 Northwest 95th Avenue, again in Sunrise, Florida. And cocktail hour is at 6 p.m. and showtime is at 7. It's beautiful. Get your nice dress, your nice suit, your tuxedo. This is a chance where you can really dress up, right? Right, Doctor?
Absolutely. The premier event in Broad County.
The premier event next to the Black British event. I never said that. I never said that. It's gonna be nice. But so there's all the information, and you can just go to Dr. Alan Cunningham's Facebook page. I'm gonna drop the link to where you can buy the tickets.
Yeah, peopleprofile.org.
Okay.
Once you go on peopleprofile.org, the tickets, you can purchase your tickets there.
People.
Or of course, you can call me. It's right there, 954-914-4533. Peopleprofile.org.
Okay. I was going to ask you something. I forgot what I was about to ask you. All right. So, Dr. C, you've been doing this for a long, long time. Could you just give a shout out to some of your key team members that have been working really hard with you?
There's so many people throughout the year. Yourself, Millissa, Jayne. I remember the both interviews that you did with myself and that separate one that you did with Melba Moore that will forever be etched in my head. I just love those interviews. Outside of that, we have Janet Ahmad Young, a stalwart. She was a former executive director who has taken up the mantle and is running with it and is doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
Morford Woodbine. We have Ingrid. These ladies have been working hard to promote the People Profile brand this year. Not to mention our newest executive director, Juliet Stedman, who is doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job, I must tell you.
Yeah,
and
man.
She is just doing it. I'm amazed at the energy that she comes with.
I know, right?
I'm grateful. Outside of that, Madam President Judith, my wife, is doing a very good job. She's working right now. And then we have our board, including Trisha Chung and other persons from other committees that are doing a fantastic job. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for the full support of the community. And hopefully next year it can be bigger and better.
Right. So are there still tickets available? Are you running out of tickets?
No, we still have tickets available. So
all right, get your tickets, people, so before it's too late.
Just go ahead and purchase your ticket at peopleprofile.org. Or call my number is 954-914-4533.
954. Let me put it in. 954
4533.
Or I'm just dropping that right in there as well.
Or peopleprofile.org.
And peopleprofile.org is
in. You can also go to our website and make a donation in case you're unable to attend the show, but you want to just support the mission that we're on.
All right. So again, this is happening on Sunday, the 24th of September, and it is doing a lot of good in the community. Not only is it just recognizing people, but they are projects that are changing lives of children right here and also in Jamaica too, right? So this is definitely a worthwhile foundation. I support it wholeheartedly. And any final words, Dr. C, before I let you go?
It's always good to be here with you, Millissa. I respect what you're doing. I appreciate it. The community has been very good. I'm looking forward to a tremendous support. And I think we're just going to enjoy each other and just celebrate each other this Sunday. So I'm excited.
And you know what I just discovered? That People Profile is actually a Lauderhill foundation.
It is.
Lauderhill TV is
surrounding. Lauderhill is the nucleus of People Profile.
For real. I didn't even realize that until just this year. So thank you so much, Dr. Alan Cunningham, for all you do. And, it's going to be credible and, well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Millissa.
All right. Take care. Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right. So we have our interpreter now to sum up today's show in Creole. And here she is, Madeline Noel. Good evening, Madeline. How you doing?
Hello, Millissa. How are you?
I am good. I'm going to have to turn my headphones down because you are so energetic. I love it, though. I love it. I'm going to give you the full screen. I know you've been busy of late. What have you been up to, my girl?
Well, we were good evening, everyone. Last week, Saturday, we were extremely busy at Christian Community Church of God at the Community Fair and Bazaar. And we just want to say thank you to the community that really showed up, really was a part of it. We want to say thank you to all of the vendors. We want to say a special thank you to the city of Lauderhill. Right. We had some of the commissioners that stopped by. We had the police department, the fire department. So really the community, they come by, and we just want to say a big thank you to the entire Christian Community Church of God family.
Yes, I was there. I don't know if did you know I was there? I was watching the bishop get dunked.
I saw your clip. Actually, I had to leave early that day because I was flying out, but I saw your clip and I'm like, oh, my bishop got dunked.
It was good. It was a lot of fun from what I saw, and the vendors. It was nice. It was good.
Yeah,
very good.
And right on that same day, my sister in the Bahamas, she was my sister in love. Mm-hmm. Her parents were celebrating their 51st wedding anniversary. So that same day, I flew out to attend that event. So it was an extremely busy but wonderful weekend.
Awesome. All right. Well, you're here to do the interpretation of today's show. Take it away, darling.
Awesome. Nous voulons dire bonsoir avec tous les amis nous yo qui toujours là chaque jeudi après-midi à 8h avec Millissa Jayne sur Lauderhill TV. Songez, nous toujours dire session amis, yon frère, yon sœur et puis si yo pour yo capable abonner avec chaîne télévision ça et pas oublier tout si vous avez un business ou toujours capable de faire promotion gratuite simplement contacter avec Millissa Jayne de Lauderhill TV et puis nous à tout prêt pour nous capable faire ça pour nous toujours connaître les jeudis après-midi nous avons Madeleine Noël qui c'est Lauderhill Proud Ambassador et Lauderhill TV Creole Translator qui là pour transmettre information yo nous voulons dire un grand remerciement à Millissa Jayne qui toujours donne nous opportunité pour nous capable faire ça après-midi nous te gagné manager général Lauderhill Performing Arts Center, c'est centre qui est localisé très facile entre 441 et puis Sunrise Boulevard. Ou pas capable de rater location ça. Eh bien, tout grand événement qui a fait, yo toujours fait dans Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. Nous te gagné Amanda Segur qui était là avec nous, qui a donné toute belle programmation qui a fait dans Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. Ou gen réception ou ta remen fait ça ou capable relé Amanda Segur pour capable faire réception ou besoin faire une fête ou besoin faire un concert eh bien Lauderhill Performing Arts Center li là pour le capable aider avec tout ça yo songez nous dire li localisé dans coin 441 qui c'est 441 et Sunrise Boulevard pour capable faire tout yo ou capable amuser yo gain des programmations ou un grand programme qui a fait pendant week-end ça pas rater occasion et l'autre bagaille gain pile parking so si vous venez ou pas besoin pour payer pour parking si vous événement tout ou pas payer pour parking la gratuit simplement fait événement ou dans Lauderhill Performing Arts Center et puis tout si vous voulez venir les mercredis, les jeudis, vous voulez venir pour par exemple un groupe d'amis qui gagne 10 personnes, eh bien yo gagne prix spécial pour vous pendant nan jour ça yo. Deuxièmement, nous te gagne monsieur Alan Cunningham qui c'est lui c'est fondateur People's Profile, yo gagne un grand spectacle que yo a fait dimanche si Dieu veut qui c'est 24 septembre. Événement ça li a fait dans Faith Center 555 Nord-Ouest 45e avenue 555 Nord-Ouest 95 avenue qui t'aimerait prendre ça pour encore 555 Nord-Ouest 95 avenue eh bien ça people profile ça yo fait yo mettez lumière ou bien yo accentuer moun qui ordinaire qui a fait des choses extraordinaire dans la communauté eh bien dimanche si Dieu veut yo va honorer personne ça yo encore nous tour c'est 555 Nord-Ouest 95 avenue sous besoin ticket ou capable les 954 914 45 33 954 914 45 33 encore c'est un grand événement qui a fait côté yo a accentué y a honoré des personnes ordinaires qui a fait des choses extraordinaires dans la communauté pas oublier pour nous capable supporter programmation ça yo et c'est une façon pour nous même dans Lauderhill TV pour nous capable toujours faire rencontre ça yo et porter des bonnes quichoyes qui a fait dans la communauté, surtout dans Lauderhill. Songez, nous remercions abonner avec chaîne télévision Lauderhill TV chaque jeudi à 8 p.m. C'est toujours un plaisir pour nous capables ensemble avec vous. Moi, remercions. Bisous.
Thank you, as always, Madeleine, for giving us that interpretation. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Am I on mute?
I can hear you.
Okay, because I can't see so well tonight. All right, have a good night, darling.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. Listen, we're not quite finished yet. I just want to have one last thing for you. And I should have done this earlier when everybody was here because everybody's dropped off now. Oh, so I should have done this earlier. So I'm going to have to clip this part out. All right. So let me let you know about my sponsors for tonight, South Florida Caribbean Conference. That's Samantha Sucrage. If you're still with us, well, thank you so much for sponsoring tonight's show. and she has an event coming up Saturday, the 23rd of September. It is the Community Resource Fair happening at Healing Arts Institute of South Florida, happening 4699 North State Road 7, Suite B1 in Tamarack. All right, so that's first. And then she has another event happening on October 6th from 4 till 10, Juvet at the Coulafette, and that's happening at 4400 West Broward Boulevard in Plantation. Special thanks also to sponsor People Profile, who you just saw, Dr. Alan Cunningham, sharing the stories of ordinary people. And again, the event is the 24th of September, which is Sunday, at the Faith Center. And you can see the link that is in the chat right now about this. All right. Again, always thank you to Madeline Noel, who is our Creole translator. Thank you for sponsoring the show and keeping us abreast of the Creole side of things. And then my newest sponsor, who worked on my AC to keep me cool this week. Oh my gosh, I was without an AC for 2 weeks. No, for more than that, probably about 3 weeks. And it was killing me in this summer heat. But my new sponsor is Syntech Cooling, air conditioning services, installation and maintenance, licensed and insured. Totally. Carl Sinclair from Syntech Cooling, 954-669-5035. 954-669-5035 to get yourself cooled down if your AC goes kaput. All right. So those are my sponsors for tonight. All right. Again, if you want to be a sponsor with us and support the show, I'm just going to just throw this up real quick for you. Just get in touch with me if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to advertise on the channel, if you want to partner or anything you want to do, just get in touch. Let's talk about it. And I do remember, I still do have the free advertising, which is just a 15-second free advertising if you have that already prepared. All right. So that has been a full show. I'm not going to go through any events for tonight, but if you would like to learn about all of the other events we have going on in the city of Lauderhill, go to the Facebook group, the Lauderhill Facebook group. I'm going to drop that in the chat right now. Just go to the Lauderhill Facebook group and look at that at your leisure. All right. So if you've enjoyed the show, give me a number 5 in the chat. I thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I'm not going to keep you long tonight at all, but just a little over 9. We're trying to stay on time. Thank you to my guest, Amanda Segur, as well as Dr. Cunningham and Madeline Noel. Thank you for all of you who are still with us at this hour. Centric HR, that's Karen. Thank you so much for watching every episode, for binge watching every episode. She's a new viewer of the show, so thank you so much for that. And thank you to Samantha. Thank you to Marcia, Winsome, the Me Movement. What, Winsome? I think is it Winsome? I forgot the name. And Marcia Gordon. Who else? Samantha, Paula Scott, of course. Thank you so much, Paula Scott, for joining in tonight. Suzanne Morris. Thank you to Debbie Banner, who passed through. I know that everybody's busy, but to make time to watch the show, I really do appreciate it. And Fantasy Folly. And please, even though the show is finished, Ralph Ferguson was also here. Even though the show has finished, oh, I missed somebody. Daniel Michelle. Oh, yes. Some good info. Daniel is part of the Lauderhill Shines program. I missed you. How did I miss you out before? And Glenn Payne. Sometimes when I'm in the process of doing the show, I can miss things that are happening because producing the show. And Kiva was the first person who joined us tonight. I'm producing the show, so sometimes I do miss it. So I apologize for that. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. If you have any suggestions and ideas for the show, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm happy to hear. All right, have a good night, and I'll see you next week on Lauderhill TV. Bye for now.